Yo, what's good? Alright, so welcome back to the channel. I got a new video for you guys. This is something that's totally different, something that I haven't done on the channel yet. Today I'm focusing on Forex, which is exchange of currencies within different countries or whatever, and using that to our advantage to get money or whatever. So that's a totally different segment to this channel. I haven't talked about it before. I've been focused on car stuff mainly in cinematic videos, but the stuff is still coming, so don't worry about that. I shot this video once, like an hour ago, but come to find out the video kept cutting in and out, but I fixed that problem, so we're going to go ahead and finish that up. We're going to start it over and finish it up, and hopefully it'll go by a lot quicker this time, because initially it was going to be about 30 minutes long, and I don't think you guys want to sit through that. So basically, what foreign exchange is, for those of you that don't know, some of you probably seen people trying to recruit people to their like Forex teams or whatever, like companies like IML and I forget some of the other ones, but they try to recruit you and they basically seem like pyramid schemes, because I would say that they are, in my opinion. I've talked to some of them directly and they will say otherwise. They would say working a regular 9-to-5 job is a pyramid scheme in itself, and I can agree to a certain extent, but they gotta kind of look in the mirror and see what they're doing as well. So like their focus is mainly recruiting, and I basically wanted to get into this and learn about the foreign exchange market, not so much pay these monthly fees and have to recruit people in order to get rid of my fees. And I feel like they're putting that above the Forex trading, which should be the main focus here, putting money in everybody's pocket. So I took it upon myself to go on YouTube and Facebook groups and all that to try to learn this stuff, so that way I can teach it for free. I want to go around teaching my family. I want to learn myself. Get better. I've only been doing it for about 3 weeks, so I'm no professional. But all right, so what is Forex? Forex is trading currencies, and how does that work? So, for example, some of you have already done it without even knowing. All right, so let's say I decided to head over to the UK or whatever, and I want to convert $100 of my money into the UK, into pounds. So let's say 100. So 100 US dollars would give me 76.41 pounds. So here, let me close this. So 100 US equals 76, roughly 76. I'm just going to throw a number on there. And that value is constantly changing. I'll show you that later too as well when the markets equals 76. And 1.31 equals 1 pound. So let's say I convert that $100 over to pounds. I have 76 pounds now, and let's say I hold on to that money for the next day or two, and the value of the US dollar decreases. So I have 76 pounds, which at that time was worth $100, but now, since the value of the US dollar decreased those couple of days later, after me holding on to the pounds or whatever, 76 of them, and I want to convert that money back to US, the value of the US dollar is lower, so it's going to take more US dollars to equal that 76 pounds. So you'll be going from 76 pounds to maybe like $120 or whatever, depending on the difference of like how the currency has changed. So now they're giving me $120 for the 76 that I've only put 100, or for the 76 pounds that I've only got with 100 US dollars. Now that the value of the US dollar has dropped, they need to give me more US dollars to equal that 76 pounds. So that's simply what you are doing, but you're doing it like live in the market, like as it's happening. Like I'll show you right now how quick the market is moving, how constant it is, and basically people use this to their advantage to make money. Here, I'll show you. Let's see, that's a chart. So right now, this is the pair I'm watching. So this is USD versus the Swiss franc, which is Switzerland's currency. So right now I'm on a 15-minute time frame, which means each one of these little sticks equals 15 minutes. Here, I'll go down to a minute so you can actually see it moving. Right here on the right is the value of it right now. It's kind of sitting still. All right, see it jumped up a bit, and it's gonna jump down. So it's been doing that for a while, and basically what I'm doing right now, I'm waiting for it to break out of the zone so I know where I want to get in at, because it's kind of like hanging out. I'll talk about that. I lost a bit of money last week because I was expecting it to turn around here because his history was saying that it would do that, but it didn't. So I'm not hurt about it. Gonna try to make that money back this week and more, hopefully. So anyways, so back to what I was saying. So foreign exchange currency, the exchanging of foreign currencies is Forex. That's all it is. On here, you can either buy or sell against the currency depending on which one is decreasing in value or increasing. So you could do USD JPY, which is US dollar versus the Japanese yen. You can do the euro versus the Japanese yen. You don't have to do your own currency for your country, but what you do profit from that difference, that will be converted to your currency. So that's basically just a quick rundown on what Forex is. Some people think it's illegal for some reason. I don't know why, but it's totally legal. People have been doing this for years. Some communities are just now finding out about it, like mine, and now I'm getting into it, and I'm going to teach friends and family once I figure it all out. And for those of you that's watching, I'm trying to teach you and get you guys started, at least to where I am now, so that way you can take off and find people to teach you, or you can stay with me along my journey of learning and come up with me, and maybe you guys can offer me advice as well if you already have been in this for a while. So what do you need to trade Forex? You need a broker. That's just basically who you're doing your trading through. You log in to it's this application called MetaTrader. The version that everyone uses for Forex mainly is MT4, which is MetaTrader 4. I'll put a link to all this stuff in the description. Don't worry about it. So MetaTrader 4 is the software you're using. You have a login through your broker to log in on there, and then basically access your funds that you deposited to them, and now you can trade. So you'll need a broker 100%. So far, I'll recommend the two brokers I've been using. I've only been doing this for 3 weeks. Like I said, it's Hugo's Way and Trader's Way. They worked out pretty well so far, and haven't had any issues with them yet. The only reason I have two is because I started with Trader's Way, and I wanted to get into indices. It's a different form of trading, but it's, you could trade stocks, you could trade cryptocurrencies, you could trade currencies, and you could trade these things called indexes, which are indices. And and Trader's Way doesn't provide the opportunity to do that, at least from what I've seen. I'm gonna go back and double check. Yeah, so that's the only reason I have Hugo's Way as well. And also I'm keeping Trader's Way because if I ever wanted to get a little risky with my trading, they have a higher leverage. We talk about that in future videos. They offer a higher leverage than anyone that I've seen so far, 1 to 1,000. But I wouldn't recommend trading high leverage like that starting out because you could lose more money. So here, I'll go show you guys how to set up your Hugo's Way account. I did this earlier, but so go here. Go ahead and set up a live account. Log in. It's not gonna give you a live account yet, but I just basically give you an account. So just go ahead and fill out this information, and once you're done, they're gonna shoot you an email. And the email is just basically you verifying your email like you do with anything else. Go in there and hit finish the sign up process, and then you go to their website, and they're going to ask for a bit more personal information such as your phone number, your email, your home address. Give accurate information on this because they will be verifying this information. This is all legit. So put in your address and everything, and once you're done, the first thing you want to do is verify your account because I don't think you can deposit your money or even definitely withdraw your money. Even if you can deposit it, I don't think they'll let you withdraw it until you verify who you say you are. One sec, I have a two-step login on mine, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit that. So when you get on here, go down to the documents, and they're gonna want a proof of ID. It's gonna either be a passport or a driver's license. I sent them a picture of my passport, and also send them a proof of address, which is like a utility bill, bank statement, or a credit card statement. So go ahead, verify your account. I think it takes like a day or two max. So I'll say do that before live trading, if they even let you live trade before doing that. And then next you want to deposit your money. And the way I would recommend depositing your money is through Cash App. That's how I've been doing it. Or if you already have a Bitcoin wallet or something like that, you can use that. So I'm going to drop a video probably same day today. It's going to be a separate one in depth on how to deposit money into your Hugo's Way account using Cash App and Bitcoin. Hey, if you're interested, the Bitcoin value is going up greatly, so you can even invest in Bitcoin based off of what you're going to learn in the next video. So come back and check that video out as well. Just subscribe, hit the bell, like the video. That really helps out a lot. So before you even deposit your money, you want to spend at least like a week or 2 weeks in the market demoing, like before you even start trading your actual money, because you're gonna potentially lose out on your money, because it's only so much you can learn in that time frame. But granted, I only practiced for like a week, and I went in the market and did like, and I upped my account by like 40%, which is pretty good. But I was using pretty high lot sizes for my account size, and I had that $50, and I ended up losing like $40 the next day, because I don't know what I was doing different, but lost $40, and then I think I gained like $20 back, and then I pretty much blew the whole account like last week, because I made a stupid trade and I set my leverage way too high, and I was using large lot sizes that I shouldn't have. So don't do that. So practice demo. Don't get too confident in this, and like you want to stay consistent and with whatever you're doing, and don't risk too much of your account. We'll get into that, don't worry. So verify your account, deposit your money, and here we are going to set up your account to log into the market with. That's what I was going to get with. So up here you see it says download MT4. You'll need that to basically use. So that's this software here, but this is Trader's Way. This is their logo. This is Trader's Way MT4. It looks exactly the same, but it has the Hugo's Way. I can open that one up for you guys. Yep. So here we go. All logged in. Minimize that for a sec. So download that, install it like you would any other software. It's pretty straightforward. And once that's downloaded, you can go to dashboard. Let's see, my accounts. So hit dashboard on the left side, then hit my accounts, and then you could create an account. And once you create an account, when you get in here, like we said, we want to set up our demo account. So we're going to right click accounts, and then we're going to press log into trade account. And after you set up your Hugo's Way account within your account, that part I showed you when we went to dashboard and where we went to my accounts, you're going to set up your demo account. We're not doing live yet. Set up your demo account, and it's going to ask you which ratio you want as well. I forgot about that. I've started at a 1 to 100, if that's what it says, 1 to 100 ratio, or it may just say 100 on there. I would say just start with that. You can start with the 50 if you want. You can trade with both, and you can kind of see like what lot sizes you can use and what you can't. So I would say just start with the 100. It's a pretty good starting size from what I've seen. So go ahead and do that, and then once you're done with that, they're going to send your login information to your email. So this login information isn't going to be the information you use to log into their website. This is strictly for a MetaTrader. So they're going to send you some numbers, and the password is going to be like a bunch of random characters. So you're going to copy and paste both of those, and you can have it saved in there, so you don't have to use it anymore. And if it ever deletes your password, or if you need to log in on your phone, MetaTrader is available for your phone. You simply just go on your phone, put in that information from the email, and then you're all set. So you're going to right click the graph, and then you're going to hit properties, or hit F8 on your computer for a shortcut if you have Windows. And then you're going to go to the colors. So your bar up, we're going to start at the bar down. So the bar up is lime, bar down is going to be red. You can just type in red, or you can click it. Bull candle is going to be lime, bear candle is going to be red. That's all you got to change as far as colors go. So you're going to have green, so black, white, gray, then green, red, green, red, green, green, red, red. So basically I look at it from the green. So green, red, green, red, green, green, red, red. So that's how I remember it. And then go to Candlesticks. I'll go over to the Common tab, and then change your view from bar chart to Candlesticks. And these are called Japanese candlesticks if you want to do a bit more research on it. So your candlesticks, take off the grid. I feel like that makes the chart way too busy, a little hard to read. And then press show period indicators. Your period indicators basically show, depending on which time frame you're in, they show you, have a vertical line for that day, and for that day on both sides. So you have the beginning of the day, end of the day, and then next day, previous day. So it makes it a bit easier to see, like, oh, what it did this day last year or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that's for. So go ahead and set those things up, and you're all set. So right now, something you're gonna have to get used to using a lot are these time frames, hopping between them. So basically, remember how I mentioned that, well, I may not have mentioned it. So you can zoom in here with this magnifying glass. You can look up videos on how to navigate the software if you're not great with learning software on your own. It's pretty straightforward if you go using like Word and stuff like that. It's very straightforward. So basically, each candlestick right now represents 1 minute because I'm on the M1 time frame, which is 1 minute. And then you got M5, which is 5 minutes. You got 15, 30. We have 1 hour, 4 hours, 1 day, 1 week, and 1 month. So each period here, actually no, each period isn't a month. Yeah. So as far as I can zoom in, this is showing me all the way from December 2016 all the way to December 2017, just in this time frame here because I'm on a month time frame. I haven't personally gone above like days. I haven't looked any like longer than days because I'm not a long-term trader yet. So you can use the days just to see, like, hit the day 1 time frame, just to kind of see what it's been doing for like the past. Like if I'm on the day 1, this is all the way to present day over here. And if you go all the way to here, this is like back in July 2019. So this gives you like a broad perspective of like what's going on in the market. And you can see here, you'll see a lot, if you look at a lot of charts, like back when the whole pandemic started, like a lot of currencies and like a lot of things took a hit. Like the only thing that really, like, even, I believe even gold took a hit, although it's at an all-time high right now. But everything took a hit back in March, and now they're like kind of working its way up. But the US dollar, since we're still kind of in a pandemic and stuff is happening, we're like losing value and stuff like that right now. So yeah, did it go up? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I was just checking out my trade. So right now we're -5 cents. You saw that we were like -40 cents or something like that. So gonna keep letting this ride out, see where we get. Like I said, like right now this is in an hour time frame, so ideally it may not hit my take profit for like another 3-4 hours. In the meantime, I'll look at other currencies and get in on some other trades while this is going, because at max I'm gonna make about 20 bucks on it, I believe it was, or no, 12, 24. I'm gonna trail it, watch it as it gets close, and then I'm gonna like hop in on another trade if it continues to go down. But I'm gonna smash this take profit, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't hit a reversal on me. We do see that it's in mostly an uptrend. Yeah. So with these time frames, you can notice the view would change between different formats. So right now we're on the H4. You see it's in a downtrend, which basically means that I'm not gonna get into detail on that too crazy, but you can obviously see that this is going from top to bottom. It's going down, but it looked like it broke that. It broke that last week. I was expecting it to continue to go down, I believe, or something like that, or reverse last week, and it continued to go down at this point, and it went up that following, like that Friday, and now it looks like it's heading back down. Maybe. Still a little too early to say. I'm just gonna try to. It may not even hit that profit, but it may get about up in here, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna sit it there for now. Yeah, if it is just retracing, it may go only as far as there, and then continue up. So, but we'll see. It's a little too early to say. Yeah, so I shouldn't really be getting on any long-term trades with that right now. So let's see. So basically show you how to get into the software, how to change your view, what candlesticks are, what the Forex market actually is. Here I go over a few more things in this, and then we'll get into things I want you guys to study, and some sort of resources that you guys can use. But so just very short and sweet. So when you're expecting the trend to go down, you want to sell. When you're expecting it to go up, you buy. So this 0.04 that you see equals 40 cents in the market. So each pip it hits is going to move 40 cents. And now if you move it to 0.4, now each pip it moves is going to be $4. And if you put 4.0, each pips it move is going to be $40. And that's called a standard lot size, and you got your mini lot size and your micro. So that's just basically how you distinguish each level. of the decimal places. I'll drop a video on that. There's a ton of other videos out there on this stuff or whatever, just trying to get you guys started. So besides that, so your trade, sell, buy, and if you don't see this, you just hit this little arrow there, and that's going to drop it up and down. And if you're looking for a specific currency and it's not on your market watch, or if you don't see your market watch to begin with, you hit view, and then you hit market watch, and then pull up this window and all the different pairs you can trade. And by pairs I mean so you're trading pairs against each other to get that difference in currency, like I showed you the example with the Great British Pound. So GBP USD, Great British Pound US dollar. You can do the Euro versus the US dollar, and you don't have to do your own currency for your country. You can like trade different currencies outside of your country, but profits will still be converted to your currency, like I said earlier. So you can do the Great British Pound versus the Swiss franc. You can do the Canadian versus the Japanese yen. So you don't have to do the US dollar. And you can also do this with cryptocurrencies. You can do this with gold. You can do this with the value of oil. You can do this with many different things. So so do your homework on that stuff, guys. It's really a lot of stuff to learn. Reading the charts is fairly simple. I'm not gonna lie, it's not that simple. People will say it's simple, but it's really not. Like once you get it, it's simple like anything else. But there's people that's been doing it for years that'll say it's simple. But learning all this has not been simple for me. It's a lot to learn. You need to learn what each little candlestick means. Like this little one is a cross. You need to know what this one means when the body of it is up there. What the wicks stand for in the candles. So it's a lot of stuff to learn, and like how to figure out what zone it wants to hit and where it's going to return on. It's a lot of stuff to know, but it's not really intimidating. It's just like a lot of stuff to know, but everything is simple. So I guess if you want to describe it like that, you can. Oh yeah, I made some notes for stuff that I want you guys to study on. There's tons of videos and websites, so I'm going to show you the resources after this. So I want you to learn what Japanese candlesticks are. This is the basis of everything. You need to know this before you know anything else. I need you to know what each little candlestick represents and what it wants to do, what the market wants to do when it displays a candlestick, and what that candlestick means on different time frames. Usually means the same thing, but usually the higher the time frame, the more power or more weight that candlestick holds. So you really want to value those more. To learn that about the candlesticks, price action, which is basically trading based off of like what the price is actually doing. Not so much using indicators. The guy Jeremy Cash, he uses a bunch of indicators. Here I'll show you guys some indicators so you know what I'm talking about. So insert indicator, alligator. So this stuff here, that's an indicator. Another one I've used is RSI, which is your relative strength index. Boom, that's this. It usually shows the shows the divergence. You can look into that. RSI is a fairly good one to use at times. You don't want to overuse these indicators, and the reason why I want you to focus on price action versus these indicators, at least initially, is because the indicators work based off of what the candlesticks are doing. So and they're laggy. Like let's say like right here, this indicator, like once this green crosses this blue, then it shows you it's going to be a difference in trend. But as you can see, that like it crossed here, like it shot up here, and then it crossed over here, and now it's going down. So that shoot down right there, the indicator like didn't catch it. Sorry, jump back on me. The indicator didn't catch it until let's see, it crossed here, but it started to fall back here. So you can kind of like see what these are wanting to do. See, like hit that double top. You know, it's like wanting to fall. So you could have caught that before that crossed, most definitely. Like it's already trying to like go up, like at the point in which it crossed. So you could have already been in up here. So learn price action, learn your support and resistance. Support and resistance. I have a list of everything right here. Support and resistance is basically seeing like in which zones the candlesticks are working. As you can see, this is like very rough. It's kind of working within this. If I'm not mistaken, your support is your bottom and your resistance is your top. So it's like working within that. Usually a bounce within there, depending on the pair, how it's working at the time. And once it breaks through, then it's going to be a difference in trend. So you see that this one kind of broke this this support here. It shot down. So you want to be able to read stuff like that. Let's see. Sorry. Your moving average, that's an indicator that a few people use that I think is that's the most useful one in my opinion. And the Fibonacci is not technically an indicator. It's more of a something to mark up your chart with. If you don't know what Fibonacci is, look that up. It has applications outside of Forex. People, traders in Forex, find a way to apply it to the market. So learn about Fibonacci. I'm gonna, once I figure that stuff out entirely, then I will make videos on it. But they have helped me quite a bit in my demos and trading before. So so yeah, definitely look into that stuff. Those are the main things I want you guys to focus on. Like honestly, the candlesticks may take like a whole 3 days to like learn entirely and really know. And then there's patterns you need to know. That's gonna kind of go hand in hand with price action. But something you want to look up is Forex candle patterns. I think. Trend patterns. Yeah, there we go. We look up Forex trend patterns. I'll also put that on there. Sorry. This is supposed to be. Alright. Yeah, Forex trend patterns. Look that stuff up. Basically just showing. Like there's a bunch of cheat sheets out there. Like that double top I mentioned, usually when it bounces, it resists up there, boom, goes down, then it retraces, then it bounces off that again. 9 times out of 10, well, not really 9 times out of 10, but a lot of the time it'll just head down in the opposite direction. So that's like a reversal. So so look into those kind of things. Study these, memorize them. If not, print them out, have it with you when you're trading so you can reference them. But try to memorize them and make your trading a lot easier and quicker. Something I'm currently working on right now, so I don't have to keep referencing my journal. But also, get yourself a journal so you can take notes. I've been learning all kind of stuff, taking notes. So handwriting isn't the best, but I've really been studying this stuff. I'm only probably like 20 pages deep in my book right now, but like study this stuff, man. It's intense, but I was honestly really excited learning about it just to see how much money people can make. Watch Jeremy's channel. He'll get you pretty hyped on he'll show you the possibilities of what kind of money you can make. He does some crazy things sometimes. Like one time he put like a really crazy lot size in there just like for a quick second, not much analysis, and got like $100 or something crazy like that. But don't do risky stuff like that. Just and definitely something when you're looking on YouTube, we're going to get into the resources. So YouTube is the main resource that I use to learn this stuff. When you're learning this stuff, try to learn how to weed out the BS. Like, 'cause a lot of people just want to sell you stuff. A lot of people just want to recruit you for their courses. At the end of the day, they're just trying to get money off of you or get views and get subscribers and stuff like that. So figure out who's the real ones out there, who's actually trying to teach people. Some of these good people will still offer courses because they have to make a living for themselves, and they also want to weed out the people that really want to learn, have people pay that fee, and then they can teach them the course in depth and step by step. And if you want to take that route, you got the money, definitely do it. If you find a good person, so watch a lot of the YouTube videos to see whose style you kind of work with. That's another reason I don't recommend just hopping into a course or anything like that. What else? Another resource I use is Facebook because there's a lot of useful information in here. So at Forex Traders USA, here's the group here. There's, how many members are there? There's like thousands of members. If I'm not mistaken, I thought it was like 20,000s, if not higher. Let me see. Members. Oh, they actually have 206,000 members. So definitely join this group. Like like a lot of good stuff on here. Hit their file section. They have a bunch of strategies and stuff in there. I haven't personally been through everything in here, just a few things. But primarily my stuff I've been learning has come from YouTube and like quick Google searches, like what is a pip? Like what is this XYZ? Any question you have, type it into Google, type it into YouTube. It's been asked 150 times already. So like search before start asking people for help in this group, because there's a lot of repetitive questions in here that's been answered on YouTube and Google and stuff like that a million times. So but if you are struggling with something and can't find the answer, then by all means hit the group, read on here what everyone else is talking about, just soak in everything they're saying. A lot of good information, a lot of experienced traders. There's some dumb people on here too, so just be wary of that. There's dumb people everywhere. So that's a good one. Forex Academy, I think it's like, what's their link? It's www.forex.academy. I think that's it. Yeah, and it's gonna pull up their website. This is a really good one I just found like 2 days ago. A lot of good useful information in there. What else we got? How long are we running? Yeah, we're about 30 minutes in so far. I don't want to run too long. Let's see. So that's a good one. And another one that I haven't used myself, but everyone recommends from like comment sections and stuff I've been reading. I've been reading comments on like almost every video, every Facebook post, and I've seen this mentioned probably like 50 times already. So baby pips, a lot of people learn on here. I like Forex Academy so far. I haven't been on here. I'm going to try this out. I think it's basically like a Coursera or like I forget what those websites are that teaches you those things like within the just teach you. They have like step-by-step courses. Basically, this is what this looks like, and it's free. These are all free resources that I'm giving you. This Facebook group, Forex Academy, baby pips. I'll put all the links in the description, and feel free to comment, ask me any questions. I only been doing this for 3 weeks. Like I said, I'm learning as much as I can, and I'm trying to go ahead and teach people, but I can't really, well, I feel like I'll struggle to teach like the beginning stages as I'm like so far along. So I want to teach to this while it's fresh in my mind, like where I'm learning XYZ from, and this is where I'm at so far. And I've had good days and I had bad days, but so watch those videos, check out these things, and let's make some money, man. Make sure I think I went over everything. I'll show the list one more time in case you want to get all this stuff down. I have everything in the description too, as far as the I may go ahead and throw this in the description as well, so you guys don't have to go. If you're a computer user, you don't like writing stuff down, you could just copy and paste it all. Very useful information. Like I can promise you, every experienced trader I've watched that's been doing it for years, they will mention a few of these things several times. So definitely study these things, learn it. I'm not entirely sure if the camera cut out or not for the last part of the video, but I want to thank you guys for watching the video. But everything else should be up as far as like the screen recording. So thanks for watching the video. Subscribe, like, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay tuned for the next one.